What's poppin' YouTube? It's your boy Lil Finesse, the Jiggy Hippie, back with another video. In this video, we're going to be discussing the Leo sign. Now, we came from Aries, the head, went to Taurus, the throat, Gemini, the dualities of the arms, the hands, and the fingers on each side, the lungs, the duality. We went to Cancer, which is the chest and the breast for women, and also the stomach. And now we're at Leo. And now peep how everything in astrology, everything in life, everything in nature, all ties in together. I keep saying this to stress it, like it all ties in together. Now Leo is ruled by the heart. Keep that in mind while I move on to this video. So without further ado, let's get it popping, shall we? So Leo is ruled by the heart. Now the planet that Leo rules is the sun. Now I'm gonna pause real quick for that and let that soak in. In the human body, the heart is the center of our body. The heart pumps blood. It's like the motor. It's the center, it's the core of our whole human body. Without the heart, you have no life. It's more important to me, I believe, or I really think it's more important to me than the brain. The heart is really the center of the body. Now, in our solar system, the sun is the center of the solar system. It sits in the middle and it radiates energy and heat to every other planets around it. Now, I'm gonna repeat that so make sure y'all understand what that really means. Without the sun, there is no life, no light anywhere. To understand the Leo person, you have to really understand the psychological nature of the sun. No sun, no life. The sun is in the center, and it's the most important life force for our solar system, and it's ruled by the heart. So now, as I continue, I'm gonna give y'all some Leo people examples, so I can explain to y'all why they act the way they act. Because everybody's gonna act how they act based on what their chart says, but astrology gives you a reason as to why they act. So it gives you the opportunity to understand, all right, so this person acting like this because of that. It gives you the opportunity to react in a certain way, because instead of being like, why are they always doing that, or you're annoying as hell, you understand why they do that, and it gives you the chance to react any way you want to react to it. So boom, some examples for some Leo people are so we have Madonna, we have Kylie Jenner, we got Soulja Boy. Now keep that in mind. Soulja Boy, peep what he's doing right now. Actually, that's actually a relevant topic. Soulja Boy is a Leo, and peep how they say Leos like to get attention, whatever. But I feel like Leos are even high key, low key, whatever key you want, more confident than Aries people. And I say Aries are very confident. They're more confident than Aries people because they are the sun. I'm gonna explain that more later on in this video. So Soulja Boy, peep all the stuff he does to get attention, basically, like all the stuff he says. And especially how he dresses, how he presents himself, like his presence. So Soulja Boy. We got Lil Uzi Vert, the same thing. We got Lil Pump, the same thing. Like peep their presence, peep their energy, like keep their energy in your head, how they move about on this world. We got this guy called Book. He had that Boot Gang, like he had the phone when he'd be doing stupid shit and videotaping himself, and he got hella views. So that guy, Boom, he got mad tattoos on his face. He's a Leo. So, I mean, keep that in your head. Understand, keep the way they act in your head. Boot Gang. We have Bobby Shmurda. He made the Shmoney dance. We got Tory Lanez. We have Barack Obama was a Leo. Usain Bolt was a Leo. Adrian Broner. And he was that boxer that recently just fought Manny Pacquiao. And he lost the fight. But after the fight and the interviewer was talking to him, he's like, yeah, I beat him. Y'all saw me, I beat him. They really, I'm gonna explain why they feel this way, but they really don't. They feel like they are the shit. And the way they are, I'm about to explain why, but Adrian Broner, he lost the fight and still thought he won. Just keep all that energy in your head. We got Kyle Kuzma from the Lakers, and I fuck with Kyle Kuzma heavy. He's really nice. But in his interviews, every time the person is talking to him, he has so much confidence. He's like, yeah, I already knew I was going to be here. I worked hard. I already know, I'm like that. He basically, his confidence is A1, always A1. So now, we got Demi Lovato and we got Tom Brady, Dak Prescott. He's the quarterback for the Cowboys. So now, Leo is ruled by the sun. The sun is a heartbeat of our solar system. The heartbeat of our solar system. Everything revolves around it. The sun is a heartbeat of our body. Everything happens through how the heart pumps and how it gives blood to the whole body, circulates the whole body. So basically the motor or the engine for the whole body. So understand how hot and how strong the sun is, that even if you stare at it for a long ass time, you stare at the sun and you look away, right? All you will see is just blindness. Your eyes will be blinded from the rays of the sun, from staring at it too long. You become blinded by it. The sun is so strong that put yourself in the sun's shoes, like if you are the sun, right? Imagine that you are the sun, you would not be able to see anything around you because your radiation, your energy is so strong. You yourself will be blinded if you are the sun looking out. You won't see nothing around you except your energy you give out, like that light. Leo people don't really see how they affect people and what they do. Now, before y'all start getting mad and all that, let me explain that one time. Let me explain that. Leos kind of feel entitled. They feel like they're royal. Now, let me pause for that. And also, Leo's ruled by the lion. So now, look in nature how the lion acts. The lion, not the lioness, the lion with the mane. Leos love their hair too. So the mane. Lions are the king of the jungle. Lions are the king of the jungle. Everything in the jungle, everything in like the wildlife revolves around the lion being the center, number one head honcho, like the king of the jungle. Lion is the center of the jungle. The sun is the center of our solar system. The heart is the center of our body. You peeping how all this is tying in? The lion rules the jungle, but it doesn't even do all the hunting like that. The lioness is one that goes out to hunt. But you can even watch this on YouTube. Like just type in the lion versus the lioness. Like the lioness, she goes out to get the food, right? And she comes back and brings it to the herd, or to the pride. And the first thing that happens is the Leo that was just chilling there, sitting, cooling. The Leo was just sitting there like gazing around and just chilling. As soon as he sees the lioness come with the food, he gets up all of a sudden and he goes over to the food. What the lioness does is she skedaddles, she leaves. And the lion is the first one to eat. Their pride is something out of this world type thing, like confidence. The lion is the first one to eat because they know they are the most important being when it comes to making sure that everything works the way it works. They are the most important. So they eat first, and then the cubs eat, and then the lioness eats. So understand that for a Leo person, in their head, they truly believe that they are the most important being around us. So they walk around with so much confidence because it's in their subconscious already. They cannot help it. When they do things, they can't notice like how it affects people until somebody's like, yo, you gotta stop doing that, or when you do this is what people look at you like. They just are who they are. The same way Cancers have mood swings and they can't help how they have mood swings, Leos have entitlement, or they feel like they're just a shit times 10, like more than the Aries kind of thing. Like they feel entitled and they act like it, not caring about how people feel. It's not that they don't care about how y'all feel, it's that they can't see how they can't see how people around them are affected by it, because as the sun is so bright and they can't see like anything else around it. Leo people, they can't see, like they are just the sun. They are who they are. They can't see how it affects people. So the dark-sided Leo people, like this trait, like the dark-sided or the less evolved Leo people, have a tendency to be like narcissistic because of this. And a narcissist is somebody that thinks of themselves, does not care about nothing else except for themselves. They use people just for their own personal gain. Like Everything around them is just themselves. So narcissism is like a mental disorder where people just they live their life and they do everything just for themselves. They hurt people, they don't care. They use people, they don't care, just for themselves. So the dark-sided Leos, or the lesser evolved Leos, have a tendency to be this, because Leos have a pride that is out of this world. They know they are very, like, they just know they're like royalty. They know, like, they're just the shit. Let's go back to like Soulja Boy, and let's go back to like Lil Pump, but let's go back to Kyle Kuzma and like all the other Leos I said, Obama. Just listen to how confident they are in themselves. Like they know they are the sun. And there's nothing you can do to like really change that. And they are also a fixed sign. I forgot to mention that before. They're a fixed sign. So that means when they have something in their head, they stick to it. When they have a plan, when they're focused on something, when they have something that they like, you're not going to change their mindset that easily. Just like a Taurus or Aquarius, you're not going to change a fixed person's mind. So they're fixed. So Leos are fixed. So they understand that their purpose is to give life to people. So Leos might act crazy as hell. Like you might be chilling with a Leo, and I've seen this so many times. Like you might be chilling with a Leo, everything is peaceful, everything is cool, calm, collected, and all of a sudden, like somebody out there trying to like make a show out of something, trying to have attention, basically. And one thing I noticed also, that Leos that are born in July are like the more low key, like laid back Leos, and Leos that are born in August are the ones that are like really, like, you know, are really like out there, like trying to like cause something. And the most important thing that Leo energy needs, is an audience. They need to feel like they are the center of something, and they have to have admirers around them admiring them. They usually have a circle of friends, and they always want to be that center, like that. I'm not gonna say the leader, but they want to be the one that, like, you know, is in the center of it, and all the attention is usually on them. Like they look at life like a stage, and they always gotta perform something. They gotta perform their abilities. They gotta perform their the way they look. They gotta like just be out there. Like you could be chilling with a Leo person, and the dress code is like casual, right? And the Leo person is wearing some expensive ass, like out of pocket ass clothes, and you're just like, yo, you're doing too much. In your head, you're like, you're doing too much, but in their head, that's how strong the sun is. Like the sun just shines no matter where it goes. So in their head, they're not doing too much at all. They're just being them. Like that's how it is. That's why they say, like, Leo people's. That's why they say, when I say they, as in like when you look up the sign and you read about it, they say Leo people love attention and all that, is because they're ruled by the sun, and the sun is what it is. You're not gonna. You can't touch the sun. You cannot destroy. Nothing can destroy the sun. Nothing can even come close to touching the sun. That's how strong it is. You're not gonna be able to come close to changing the Leo. You're not gonna tame them down. Like they are who they are. So like, if you're dating these people, there's a couple of things you gotta understand. First things first, they need attention from you. They demand attention from you. They need, in their head, they are the best thing that ever happened to you. Now, Leo energy, right? Like if you're dating a Leo, the pros of this is like they really are popping as fuck. Like when y'all walking together, like when y'all out together, the way that they get attention by themselves when you're with them, it will just be added on to you. Like they are really popping as fuck just because of their presence, like their presence and the attention they get by not trying. A Leo person could just be chilling, like like chilling quietly, straight faced. But when you look at them, they have an energy in their face that's like really engaging, or with them not even doing nothing. Naturally, they just get attention just by their presence. So if you're trying to date one of these people, because you're gonna look like, damn, she fine as hell, like damn, like they're really like, they're the ones that people like admire a lot just by looking at them and their energy. Understand that you have to give them a lot of attention. You have to make them feel that your world revolves around them. They're not always gonna need attention from everybody else outside the world, but if you're like their if you're close to them, they feel like they deserve your 100% amount of attention. So you're gonna need to give them a lot of attention. You're gonna for Leo women especially, they're kind of the lower, the lighter, the darker ones, or the less evolved ones, are kind of high maintenance, I guess I could say. They love the flashiness and the showiness of the good life, of the expensive, like of expensive life, like it's like the high quality things. So they will be loyal to you, but you have to pay that price of just showering them with affection and attention. They feel like they deserve this, because just like the lion who does not do shit and waits for the lioness to come and bring the food, and when the lioness comes and bring the food, he comes up and the lioness leaves, and he's the first to eat. He feels entitled, like I'm the one that's supposed to be eating first. Like that pride, like that king of the jungle, that center of our solar system, the center of our body, like that responsibility. They feel they're entitled to a lot of things, because that's just how it is in their mind. That's how they think. So if you're trying to date one of these people, you have to be very you have to be very patient with them and understand that, wow, because they like to do things for attention, including like drama, like starting drama, basically. Like everything to them is a performance, is a show. So when they realize, like if you're like a chill, quiet, laid back type of person and you're dating a Leo or something like that, understand that they're gonna start fights. Not like the Aries. The Aries like to play fight just to feel the energy. Like Aries like to play fight just for the competitive nature. Leos like to play fight, like to start drama just to get your attention and keep your attention on them, kind of thing. I know it sounds crazy, but understand that's like the psychological nature of like the sun or the Leo. Like they need you to be, your life to be revolved around them. In return, they will give you loyalty. You will be royal enough to be with them. Like you will get a lot of affection and attention as well from them. But in order to get that, because their pride is so out of this world. In order to get that, you have to like give them countless number amounts of attention. So understand how important giving a Leo person attention is, because once they get bored, they're gonna be out like quick fast, because they value people that admire them, because they don't like being alone. Now Leos are the opposite of Aquarius. Aquariuses are like the loners. They like being alone. They don't mind being alone. Leos don't really like being alone, because they need somebody or something to feed their ego, kind of thing. It's not a bad thing. It is what the sun is. Like think about the sun and how the sun is. It is what it is. You can't change it. So understand that attention is very important. Another thing, that when you're around them, you would never be bored. There's never a dull moment, because they just bring life. Anything that fire touches, they can make a bad mood in the room just flip to like just happiness and warmth, because they just bring like life to everywhere they go. The Leo person is always like, you can always notice a Leo, because when you're like in the social setting, you'll see that one person that just brings like, you just notice them, like this bring life into any place that they go, kind of thing. So understand that if the Leos don't have an audience, they will do things to get that audience. They'll cause drama. They don't mind negative attention, as long as it's attention, then they straight. They don't mind like doing things that'll make them look crazy or anything like that. Look at Boonka Gang. I keep saying this nigga name wrong. Look at Boonk Gang. His attention was negative attention, but he kept doing it, and he just kept doing stupid shit, but for attention, like for social media attention. Soulja Boy out here talking. He's talking very, very macho, very bravado, and the things he's saying is facts. Like I'm not gonna hold you. Like I didn't even know half the things, like half the people started off of him and all that, but he's very prideful of like who he is, and he lets people know. Like he just brings it out, and he can't see how it affects people. Like damn, bro, you're not humble. Like you're really like you're really doing too much. He can't see how that affects some people. He just is what he is. Leos are who they are. They are the sun. They have the need to be the center of attention. They have to feel that they are the most important person in your life if you're dating them. If you're trying to get with a Leo girl or Leo woman, I'm sorry, understand that they're not the type to be chasing you. Like Leos are not the type to be chasing. They feel so empowered, and then they feel so important to themselves that you're gonna have to go up and you're gonna have to like get them, kind of thing. Leos don't chase because they are the king of the jungle, the center of our solar system, the center of our body. They are the sun. They are the energy. So you have to go and get them, and you have to admire them. Leo women love to get complimented. They love to be admired. They love to be showered with affection and like, oh my God, like you're so beautiful. They love they love all that attention. They're the type that they'll have guys like fighting over her for, because she's just like, there's the beauty about her that is just like, it's like undeniable. Like as soon as you see her, like you're undeniably like, damn, like, oh, like you could just feel like the energy of like the life that she brings in the room. So I see this video getting a little long, so I'm about to drop a part 2 of this video after I go through the signs. I was gonna talk about also how Leos, like, they love to feel they love pleasure. Like they're the 5th sign, number 5, and there's 5 senses in the body: the touch, see, hear, feel, smell. So they kind of overindulge a lot when it comes to things like this. That's like the cons. Every single sign has a pro and con to it. So the cons to Leos are like they kind of overindulge a lot, whether it's food, whether it's sex, whether it's like anything that happens and like feeds their senses. They tend to overindulge in it a little bit. But I'm gonna talk about more of that in part 2. So follow me on Instagram at Lil Finesse 257 if you're not. Like this video if you like it. Subscribe if you haven't. I'm going to be coming at y'all with the next video on Virgo. So appreciate y'all for watching. I'm gonna catch y'all when I catch y'all. It's your boy Lil Finesse, the Jiggy Hippie. Be safe out here. Peace.